Hey, what's up everybody? Hopefully we should be live and good to go. Sound should be okay. I think the game's probably a little hot. I'm going to turn it down just a bit. How's the game balance versus my voice? Is it alright? Can you guys hear everything no problem? I'm hoping it's good. Am I getting double audio here? I think I am. I have to change something. Let's go to... There we go. That should fix everything up. Who's this? Black Spiral and Cass SC. Thank you so very much for the follows. Tiago, thank you so much. Hey, what's up? The balance is quite good. Okay, I'm going to crank the mic up just a little bit, tiny bit, so it sounds a bit better this way I don't have to talk too loudly. Hopefully you're all doing good. Let's get started with this replay reviews because we have quite a few to get through today. Hopefully you're all doing great. I had such a sleepy day. I came home after work. I took like I can't even call it a nap. It's got to be like a 5-hour sleep. It was ridiculous. I was absolutely exhausted today. But let's get started with these replay reviews. Let's go CFN. Boom. Black Spiral, thank you so much. Glad you liked them. So, I have my list with me today. I was responsible this time. I wrote them all down. We have quite a few to get through. Where is my list? Let me just pull it up. You guys aren't going to be able to see the list. It's only on my end. So, first one is by someone called 4Clips. Actually, we're going to go players instead. So 4Clips, I don't know if you're in the chat, but if you are, let me know. But even if 4Clips isn't here, this person can always watch the VOD later on. 4Clips, there we go. View fighter profile, history, and let's get right into it with some ranked matches. Let's check out this Ken, because this person lost twice against Ken, so let's check. Let's watch the second match. Search. Did you guys watch Topanga at all? It was pretty sweet. I was watching it a little bit before I started the stream. All right, 4Clips. So this time, chat, what I want to do, I don't want to just be the one giving the advice, chat. I want you guys to write some stuff down in the chat. Think about things that we can work on for the players that we're watching. So we should go into that. And then what's this? Let me just fix these Battle Hub settings real quick. Display all, this way we know. And then let me take a look at chat. Jay Cavia, first time I catch these lives and not through the VOD. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. Big Jangs, finally good to see you. Brooklyn Noob, fantastic. And who's this? Block Giant, thank you so very much for the follow. All right, guys, so chat, let me know. Not let me know. Tell chat, in the chat, what you think all the people should be working on. I don't want it just to be my opinion. I want to get chat kind of involved with these replay reviews too. So let's get started with the first one. Tiago, I'm going to have to check my list, and then I'll let you know. Alright, that might have been a missed input. Let's see, what happened there with this parry? Oh, I think that was missed input for drive rush. Oh, holding all 3 buttons down? Okay, so 4Clips. First thing, if you're trying to do drive rush, you can't hold all, like, medium punch, medium kick, and hard kick down. You can only hold these 2 down. It looks to me, maybe you're not using I think you're not using a macro, because this kind of an input looks like you're not using a macro. I highly suggest setting a parry macro to your controller. So if you look at my controller here, this button for me is parry. So pushing 2 buttons at the same time, there can be so many problems that happen when you try to push 2 buttons at the same time. If your timing is off, if you hit one before the other, or kind of like here, if you get hard kick by accident, don't do that. Just don't do that. Set a parry button. Trust me, it'll really help you. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so far so good. Okay, good wake up. Into your spiral. Into your pressure. Ha ha. Nice parry. Alright, so even though this is a combo miss, at this kind of rank at Platinum, if you want to start getting better, you really got to start like making sure your combos don't drop when you get a big play like this. So definitely practice your combo here. I don't know Rashid combos, I don't play him, so I don't know if this is a combo or not. Chat, maybe you can help me out with that. But since you drop this in a match, go to training mode and keep practicing it. And this is death on block. It's like minus 36. Okay, that was a good idea. But I don't like this. So I've said this many times before. Let's go back to that really quick. It's not a good idea to burn yourself out when you're at low health for a combo that won't kill. So let's kind of skip ahead a bit. Right to the end of this round here. Somewhere here, right? This isn't good. So if any of you are kind of in this situation, you know, you use drive rush, you got hit, you're getting chipped out. Then if you look at the drive gauge here, less than 3, which means any drive rush cancel is going to burn you out. Then you have this much health, and you only have 1 bar, so you're not going to kill with this combo, and Ken still has a ton of health, got a lot of gauge here, and quite a bit of drive rush gauge. So I don't think this is a good play. And then tried to shimmy, but that was out of range, so definitely check out your shimmy options after that. And then, yeah, you can't just wake up with fireball. Shinzu, what's good, dude? Nice perfect parries, though. Yeah, you got to practice that perfect parry combo. That's the second one you didn't get a conversion off of. And that's such a waste because you got the perfect parry, but you didn't get the combo after. Nice combo conversion off that anti-air. That was sick. Okay, you're doing this a lot. You're relying on these kind of medium kicks that are spaced out, but they're not spaced properly. So this, into this, into this, that's good. But then you're doing a crouching medium kick, but your opponent's been walking back out of all your crouching medium kicks. So it's really important to think about what your opponent is doing during their pressure. And here you can see that this person's always walking backwards. So this isn't going to work. So what you could do instead of doing your typical block string where you do 3 attacks, you could just go for 1 and then into your crouching medium kick. Or even just walk forward and do your crouching medium kick. And then here, instead of walking backwards, you know, you should be trying to react to this drive rush and trying to check it with like a crouching medium punch, stand medium punch, something, instead of jumping. And then anti-air, you could have anti-aired that, so pay a little bit more attention to your anti-airs, I would say. Good job on the parries on the fireballs, though. That's something not a lot of... Okay, then here, also, something you've been doing quite often. In neutral, you don't want to hold the parry button down and then go for your drive rush because it's really telegraphed. And better players, kind of like what happened here, this is kind of just lucky timing by the Ken player, but better players will be able to stuff you on reaction. And it's just not a good idea. So don't hold the parry button down. You're going to want to use the shortcut. And I'll show you guys the shortcut really quick after this. I'm sure most of my viewers already know what the shortcut is, but just in case we have some new people watching, I'll let you know. Alright, then into this. How'd you get hit here? What happened? How'd you get put into burnout? With the drive impact, okay. Just a bad drive impact, it happens. Then you wake up with block. Boom, boom, boom. Then here, yeah, you had an opportunity anti-air. Let's see. Good job just defending. That's good. Then here, he jumps. If you're in burnout and you're in the corner and your opponent jumps, you can either anti-air or you can try to walk forward out of the corner. That'll work. And then here, you're kind of screwed. So in these situations, you kind of got to be buffering your super and waiting to see if they do drive impact. It's hard to do, but when you're in burnout, that's kind of the play. Now you're not dead yet. You still got a play to make. Yeah, so here you don't want to jump when your opponent's that far back. Was that a mistake? Was that a missed input? Might have been a missed input there. So generally, what I would say, you are doing pretty good with your pressure and parrying the fireballs, but I feel like you got to just kind of work on a few things, like not dropping your combos, anti-airs, and then something that's really going to help you is the drive rush stuff. Who's this? Infinite time wasting. Is it already too late to suggest replays? Right now, we're kind of full because I have 10 people today. So let me turn this on. This way everyone knows. For now, we're going to say replay requests are closed. But then, once we get through these, I might take more. So let me show you guys what I was talking about. This is really important. Doesn't matter what character you're using. But if you can watch my hands, you'll see what to do. And regular viewers of my stream on my YouTube will know this already, but in case you don't know this, or if you're new here, you suck at buffering super? Yeah, I'll talk about how you can buffer super. So, first of all, for parry, I really suggest using the parry macro. So for me, it's this button right here. And what you should do is, if you're doing it like this, look at my drive gauge, all right? I start at full. Then I hold it down and I go for it. I lose 1 and a little bit of drive gauge if I do it this way, even if I do it as fast as possible. But if I tap forward, release forward, then tap forward and parry at the same time, I only lose exactly 1 bar of drive gauge. So that's really going to help you in neutral. So don't do this unless you're trying to perfect parry a normal in neutral and then you rush. Then it's okay. But if you're just trying to do drive rush pressure from neutral and you're not trying to parry a button, then definitely push forward, release forward, then push forward plus your parry button. And you're going to get the most gauge efficient way of parrying forward. That's how everybody does it. Like every single player at like above mid level, everyone does it like this in neutral. It's the best way. It's going to save your drive gauge. This is like fundamentals of the game engine. Then for buffering super, what you can do to practice buffering super, you can set your opponent to do like whatever kind of string you want. Okay, like you can record something like that. Then you can just try to react to it. Right? Oh, I don't know sheet supers. What's a super? This? And then just practice reacting to it. Then set one more recording where the dummy doesn't do it. Right? Then you turn them both on. Whoops. Try that again. Didn't do it. Go again. Didn't do it. Do it again. There. So what you do, you'll buffer it in. Like you'll just do this at the end of the string, and then if you see it come, you push it. Then if it doesn't come, you don't push it. I messed up the input, but you guys get the idea, right? Boom. That's how you can practice buffering it. So I hope that helps. All right, that's the first one. Let's go to our second review. You know, since day one, but you suck at consistency. Yeah, you just gotta like work on it. There's no other way around it. All right, so we got 4 clips. 4 clips is done. Now I don't have the name of the person here, but I do have the. I think this is a user code. No, this might be a replay code actually. Let me try to type this in here. Replays. Search keyword search replay ID. Let's do, what is this? Q3VMPS4E. I hope it's a replay code, not a user code. Hey, we got it. All right. So I'm not sure who this is. Let me check. Let me check my YouTube comments real quick, because I think I only wrote down the, unfortunately I only wrote down the replay code. I didn't write who commented, but usually the viewer replay name doesn't match with the person's CFN name, so not quite sure who this is. Let me check my community tab real quick. Sorry about this, guys. Let me check the comments. GQ. Nope, I don't see if whoever's review this is. And Estiago, yes, I did get yours. Ah, OrgXSoul on YouTube. That's the username, OrgXSoul. So if you're here, let me know. So I guess it's going to be Soul on the right. Okay, this is Master Rank. So Kuma versus Ryu. Boom. Okay. Okay, so a pretty patient Akuma. You seem to be doing a lot of guarding, and this Ryu is kind of setting the pace of the match. Okay, whatever. First rounds are usually like that sometimes. Especially against a Shoto versus Shoto. You gotta kind of get your opponent's feel down. Okay, first thing that stands out to me is no parries against the fireballs. So guys, in this game, you gotta at least regular parry fireballs in this game. It's super important because you're gonna lose so much drive gauge if you don't. And Grandpa Yogurt, thank you so much for the resub. Wow, 8 months already, dude. Thank you for all the support. Alright, and then the perfect parry again. Sorry, not the perfect parry, the drive impact again. Alright. Classic Dad Grump, thank you for the follow, bro. So, chat, what do you think this person can do? What do you think Soul can do better? So, first thing I'm gonna say, Soul, if you're playing as Akuma, you gotta kind of use your fireball game better than Ryu's. Akuma's fireball game is much better than Ryu's. Unfortunately, every time you throw a fireball, this person started to use OD fireballs and it blew through yours. But if you can start perfect parrying them, that would be fantastic. Then, just some general spacing stuff, right? Like here. You block this, then what happens? You walk forward, you walk back, then boom, you get hit by that. So you really got to watch your spacing, and you also have to throw out some moves. So at this range, you should be throwing out fireballs. Boom. Then this standing jab, not quite sure why. Oh shit, we got a hype train going? Cool. Who was that? Who subscribed? Grandpa Yoga did, and thank you so much to Classic Dad Grump for the tier 1 subscription, and Sleeps FGC for the very generous follow. Thank you everybody. So yeah, here you should definitely be throwing some fireballs to control space. And that jab, I don't think there's much of a point for that jab. Unfortunately, you get hit by that fireball, but that happens. Then this I'm not a big fan of. So, boom. So you get knocked down by the OD fireball, and then you back recover, and you wake up with a jab. Waking up with jab in this game usually is really, really weak option. And especially as Akuma, you have low health. You have to be a little bit more like cautious of where and when you're going to be taking risks to take damage, because if you mess up, you're going to take a lot of damage, and he already has 1,000 less health than the rest of the cast, so you got to be more careful. Definitely waking up with light punch is kind of a weaker option. If you want to do like a delayed light punch, that's a much better idea, but just wake up light punch is pretty weak because it only works against like delayed meaty attacks, which isn't really a meaty, but that's the only thing it really beats. So I don't suggest it unless you really know what you're trying to look for. Then again, no parry against the fireball, then you get hit by that. Then in the corner, what do? You block? Do delayed throw tech, okay. But no fireballs from you. Again, the whiff jab. Then no whiff punish there. So, what I would recommend here, sometimes you don't know what the opponent's going to do, but that's okay. You do your crouching light kick, he walks backwards out of range. That was smart by this player. You block this, get hit by that. Then you didn't whiff punish that. So you really got to be looking for opportunities. When your opponent is really pressuring you and really coming in like pretty hard with the offense, there are only a couple ways you can get out. You can either preemptively poke at them to stop them from hitting you, or if you're going to be playing the more defensive wait and see kind of game, you've really got to be watching your opponent and look for whiff punish opportunities. And there was a big one because Ryu whiffed his forward hard punch. And you got the crouching medium kick, which I don't think was a whiff punish. Let's see. I think Ryu was just walking backwards. Yeah, he was. Walking backwards. Then you had a crouching medium kick, but you didn't buffer a drive rush behind. So at this point, because you're so behind in the match, at the very least, do crouching medium kick fireball. If you don't want to burn your drive gauge for the drive rush, at least go for that. This way you can kind of push your opponent out and start making your way out of the corner. Yeah, Krebs just wrote that down and said the exact same thing I did. Is there a good default wake up besides blocking? Yeah, there are lots actually. I can go through that after this match, and I think I'm going to because I think this is something that will really help this player. And then also against Ryu, you have to figure out how to perfect parry all of the, what do you got? How to perfect parry his Hashogeki. Okay, then you use yours. Then this player was playing like really kind of like straight footsies. Ryu wasn't jumping, wasn't doing much, just walking forward, crouching medium kick, walking forward, fireball, and then doing like a random demon flip, or demon raid, I guess in Street Fighter 6 is what it's called, isn't really good in this situation. It's a little bit too random, and it's not that good if the opponent's playing solid footsies, so I would drop the random demon raids. And who's this? Sleeps FGC, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, there too. So, I think Soul, what you really got to work on to improve your play, it seems to me like you want to be more of a defensive player, trying to like block a lot, not take too many risks. That's great if you can whiff punish. But if you're not whiff punishing, that really defensive style is going to be really, really weak against offensive players like this. So something like that medium kick there, you got to be looking for an opportunity to do your own crouching medium kick against it, or at least sweep it. And all these drive impacts, you got to kind of try to drive impact against them. And then of course these fireballs, parry. Now you had a really good play here when you started throwing fireballs yourself. That's good. Now it's your job to walk forward and get out of the corner, not jump. Because now with this jump, you got anti-aired, and now you're still in the same position. So you took damage, and you're still in the corner. So you took a lot of risk with very little reward, and you got put back into the same position you were before. So I don't recommend doing that. What would be better here, had you just thrown a fireball, walked forward, this Ryu jumped immediately after your fireball. You would have had a great opportunity to do a, what do you call it? A Shoryuken or some kind of anti-air. That would have been much better. Someone on YouTube says, can modern use light Hashogeki? I'm not quite sure. I don't think so. If they input it manually, they can. And then yeah, working on punishing drive impact. And then what'd you wake up with? Throw? Yeah, just a bad guess. So I feel like that's kind of a tricky replay to watch and to give advice on, because you kind of got pressured so much. But I think not playing so passively and trying to do a bit more would be really, really good. So like a couple of things you could do. Let's go through this real quick. So let's say you're playing Akuma and you're fighting against Ryu. Where's Ryu? Here he is. Yeah, exactly. So let's see. Couple of things. Hashogeki, right? Medium Hashogeki, right? If you block this, Ryu's -6. So you gotta know the punish on this. You at least get a standing light kick from far away, and then if he's in range, you get that. And this is gonna be a punish counter, right? No, it's not. It will be a punish counter. So you got 10 frames there. So if you go like this, boom, boom, boom. That doesn't reach, huh? Out of range for that. So you can at least go for this to start getting your pressure back. Then, if Ryu decides to kind of mix it up and goes for like, what do you call it? A regular Hashogeki? Sorry, light Hashogeki. That's going to leave you at 3 frames of advantage. So this isn't punishable, but it's still your turn. So if you just want to be careful, you can push a standing light kick. And then, with Hashogeki, there is a gap. However, the gap for light and medium is different. So let's look at just light Hoshogeki. There's no gap for light Hoshogeki. Sorry, I misspoke before. So even if you're mashing buttons, nothing comes out if they do it immediately. But for medium Hoshogeki, you're going to get counter hit. So what you can do is, you can just always input a perfect parry. And if they do the light version, it won't come out. And you're safe. And if they do the medium version, you'll at least get a regular parry and you're not going to get drive chipped so much. Right? Then you can go for your combo. I think it's going to be like forward hard punch. Oh, that doesn't work? Try one more time. But you get the idea, right? Into like level 3 or something. Then, of course, there's the hard Hoshogeki. Now, this is the tricky one because hard Hoshogeki is going to put you minus. And that's how Ryu's going to try to take his turn back, even though it's not his turn. Let me see. M86, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, so against hard Hoshogeki. And hard Hoshogeki is basically the same idea as medium. There's a gap there too. However, Ryu kind of reels back during this, so you're not going to be able to beat him with a jab. If you do an immediate jab, you're going to get punish countered. So what you can do instead is something like a medium punch. So what I recommend doing is going to training mode, turning on both medium and hard, and there's a timing where you can push crouching medium punch that'll beat both the hard and let you block the medium. So there, I'm doing a really, really delayed crouching medium punch. There, counter hit. Got it again. Let me just turn repeat replay on. Make my life easier. Okay, that was heavy. That was medium. That was medium. That was heavy. So if you just do a really delayed crouching medium punch, you'll be able to stop Ryus who are always going into either like light, medium, or heavy Hoshogeki. If they try to take their turn back with the heavy, and you excuse me, delayed medium, you'll be able to catch them out of that. And that's going to be really, really good against Ryu. Or if you want, you can just go for the parry. However, the only issue with this, with the parry method... Oh, sorry, let me try that again. If the Ryu just stops and walks up and throws, you're going to lose. And then you get punish countered. So, I mean, that's a risk you have to take. Or you can just sit there and block. But generally, you know, doing a delayed crouching medium punch is going to be one of your best bets against that. Then, as Akuma, if you're trying to play footsies, you should always at least be putting in a fireball if you're stuck in the corner and you don't know what to do. And you're trying to get out. Or at the very least, always input a crouching medium kick. That's not a combo, but... this is. Doing something like that to get out of the corner. That'll be really, really good to get you out of there. James Wan, thank you. Then somebody asked, what are some things we can do in the on wake up instead of just block? So let's say you're in the corner, and whoops. Actually, let me check chat because I want to see exactly what the person asked. The question was by Estiago, is there a good default wake up besides blocking? Yeah, there is. So there's no default. So what you have to understand is that in this game, when you get up, especially in the corner, it's total rock, paper, scissors most of the time. You're guessing about what you want to do, and your opponent is guessing about what they think you're going to do on wake up. And aside from some shimmy stuff and some people kind of moving back and forth and jumping, most of it isn't a reaction, and you're just kind of committing to an option when you get up. So that's the first thing you have to understand, and that'll really help you out when you're trying to protect yourself in this game with defense in the corner. So let's take Ryu one more time, and let's go to slot 1 here. And let's just do something really basic. There, that's a throw loop, right? If I, whoops. If I try to wake up with jab, it should throw me. Yeah, okay, that's a throw loop. So there's nothing I can't push buttons against that. So you have a couple of options in this situation. So first of all, easiest option, you can just say whatever, do an OD move, like an invulnerable reversal. But not every single character has that, so not everybody can do it. But that's your first easiest option. Of course, if it gets blocked, you die, but whatever, that's a risk you have to take. The next thing you can do is one of the other more common options is a delayed throw tech. And I've talked about this a ton, but whoops, let me try that again. I'm messing up the timing. There, delayed throw tech. The nice thing about delayed throw tech is whether they go for a throw or if they go for an attack, you'll be able to block both. Whoops, man, my timing is bad today. There, blocked the attack, broke the throw. There you go. So wake up delayed throw tech, obviously a good answer, but unfortunately wake up delayed throw tech loses to both shimmy and neutral jump, right? There, loses to shimmy and it'll lose to a neutral jump. And then you get a punish counter, you take tons of damage. So it has quite a bit of risk. So again, OD, delayed throw tech. You can also do a delayed median, just kind of take the throw. That also works. Delayed median, like a wake up attack. And then the other thing you can do, you can also try to fuzzy jump, which is a little bit tricky. But let me show you how that would work. I think it was slot 2. Then let's see if I can get this. Sorry, no fuzzy jump. Just straight jump forward out of the corner. That'll work if they're trying to throw you, or this one's hard too, but you can backdash. Then here in this situation, if you backdash perfectly, you're going to be +3 in this situation. So you can't punish Ryu, but you can steal your turn back. This is an auto-timed setup, so you don't get that much of a frame advantage, but if you wake up backdash against manual timed throws, usually you'll be +4, +5, which means you get a punish on their throw. And it's a little bit safer than going for a delayed throw tech because you're not going to get punish countered if you mess it up. But the issue is it only really beats throw. It'll lose to melee attacks, like you won't even get the backdash. Is it a good option to backdash instead of counter throw if you're sure they're going to grab? Yeah, actually. So if you know they're going to grab, there are only like 3 actual good options. So option number 1 is to backdash. Option number 2 is to forward jump. And then option number 3 is to do like an invulnerable reversal. If you know they're going to do a throw on wake up. Let me take a look at chat for a second. Who is this? Tarabos and Ishiro Oniwara. Thank you so very much for the follows. Let me check out chat. Delay tech is an option select. Toza, hey, what's up? Great, glad you love my videos. Tiago, the delayed throw tech is definitely something you should practice. If you guys are in like platinum rank and you haven't practiced delayed throw tech, trust me, do it. It's really gonna help you out. Forward jump is invulnerable to crosscut. I don't know. Forward jump is vulnerable to crosscut, but that's if if the person you're fighting is really good. So let's say yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna demonstrate it because I've done it before on my previous stream. But yeah, forward jump loses to crosscut, but that's, it's not that bad. You basically say, I'm gonna take the damage from the crosscut DP, and the damage you take from the crosscut DP is way less than the damage you would take if you keep on getting throw looped or like if you eat a combo in the corner. So you trade a little bit of health to get out of the corner. That's the idea. But I don't want to get on too much of a tangent here because we got a ton of replay reviews we got to get through. So we got this. Next one is from here, CFN code. Let's look at this. Don't know the username. I only know the YouTube name, but let's check. We got 11384482087. Bambil Onion. Cool name. So another Akuma player. Let's check the rank matches. So loses the first one, wins the second one. Let's watch a win. And see what we can kind of work on here. Laughs in Cammy EXTP. That's true. Cammy's EXTP is great because it puts them back into the corner. It's really good. Did I already go over Dewara? No, I didn't. You're like 3 more down the list. All right, drive rush there. Okay, so guys, one thing you definitely want to start practicing against like every character is trying to react to round start drive rush. It's a really common option at all levels of the game, from like bronze to like legend. Some people will just start the round with drive rush, and Aki's is one of the faster ones. So if you're fighting against a character that has a really fast drive rush, you're gonna always want to look for that option right at the start of the round. Is the list full? Yes, it is, unfortunately. Lawrence, doing good, bro. I just gotta have a drink. Alright, yeah, so you gotta look for drive rush, and then you have to know what button you have is the best at stopping drive rush. For Akuma, standing medium kick and crouching medium punch are very good at stopping drive rush. Not as good as some other buttons in the game. Akuma struggles a little bit against stopping raw drive rush, but very good for that as far as Akuma goes. Bump, bump. Good. Alright, what happened here? Missed combo? Boom, 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 boom. That wasn't a combo, though. So in this situation, I think Aki's -3, if I remember correctly, after her slide. So guys, if you don't know this, -3 for Aki, which means she can't throw you immediately and she can't push a button immediately. And if you push a button yourself, you'll beat the person pushing buttons. So this Aki player doesn't really know the frame data, I think. So what you should do here is, if you push a crouching light punch and the opponent decides to push their disadvantage, you're always going to end up with a counter hit. So when you're pushing a crouching light punch here, you have to go into it with like the mindset of, I'm looking for a counter hit. Because most Aki players here are just going to block or like try to like parry or jump away or do something. But if you're pushing a crouching light punch, you'll get the counter hit. So if you get a counter hit, what should you do? Link into your best counter hit button. So for Akuma, crouching jab into crouching medium punch works. I can't remember if crouching jab into standing medium kick works off the top of my head, but one of those two will work. This, you got lucky because the Aki player was holding back instead of down back, and that's a mistake on this person's part. But had the Aki player held down back, this wouldn't have worked. So you kind of lost your combo opportunity here. You should have done crouching light punch into crouching medium punch, then drive rush for a guaranteed combo. You know what, that's a very good point. Why don't I switch on the frame data? Then you drop the combo. That's okay. Boom. Okay, this, the standing hard kick in neutral, is like one of the worst things you can do with Akuma. You're probably going to get blown up for it. This person's walking backwards, but if they hold down back, it'll whiff and you're going to get blown up. Here too, working on your 2-hit confirms. Guys, if you're newer to Street Fighter, always work on your 2-hit confirms. Working on 2-hit confirms is super important. So like crouching light punch, hard Shoryuken would have been great here. And chat, sorry I'm not looking at the chat too much. It's kind of hard to read chat while I do these reviews, so I'll do it at the end of each review. Yeah, there's, see, same thing. Going for the crouching light punch, you get the counter hit, but you don't get a combo. So if you're going to challenge your opponent and push buttons to stop them from pushing buttons, you should always be doing it looking for a counter hit and just automatically go into your counter hit linkable button. There's no whiff punish on that, but that's okay. Good. Nice combo there. Nice, but no hit confirmed. So standing hard punch, this is great. Then standing hard punch is very hit confirmable. So whenever you're doing this, you should be trying to hit confirm it. Buffer in either a quarter circle back both punches, so the OD version of his quarter circle back move, or at least the hard punch version. So when you push this button, you got to be looking for the hit confirmable hit. Akuma show today? That's alright. Boom, no anti-air, you got anti-air. Here, at the very least, crouching hard punch. Don't just walk back. Don't let your opponent out of the corner for free. Boom. You got to parry that. Boom. Again. So you're doing a really good job of challenging this person's pressure, but you're not really taking advantage of the fact that you're getting those counter hits. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Don't just do crouching. Don't just do standing hard kick randomly. Oh, that was a good play. Got kind of lucky. That's a pretty ballsy move. I respect it. It worked. Sometimes going for the risky plays is good. Yeah, Jay Black. This is something I usually do at least once a week, but today I'm a little bit full. We got a ton to get through today. Then here, what happens? Boom, boom. You should be looking for anti-airs in that situation. Looking for whiff punish. So this move, this is a situation where you want to use standing hard kick. With something big and neutral, standing hard kick, crouching hard kick would have worked. Standing hard punch would have worked too here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, no combo, unfortunately. Okay, into. Okay, this. Oh no, you were in burnout. Never mind. That's only -4 in burnout. No, only +2. Boom, boom. Okay, good. So let me show you guys what you should do against a player like that. So if you're going to challenge, you should always be looking for the counter. Let me show you what to do. Yeah, that buff did make it safe against burnout. But let's get Aki here. Momo Kitty Clam. Hey Chris, good morning. For some reason when playing I get anxiety when not pressing a button. Then I mash and die. How do you condition yourself to stop mashing on wake up and in the middle of people's strings? That's kind of like a mindset thing, and that can only be done through like actual thoughtful practice, and breaking habits is difficult. So what I recommend is going either into casual match or battle hub, so you don't have to have any anxiety about losing, because you won't lose any rank points, and just have like the game plan of changing that part of your gameplay. And then whether you win or whether you lose, it makes no consequence. But in your mind, say, if I don't mash buttons where I usually do, and if I don't mash buttons on wake up, then whether you win or whether you lose, then you should take it as like a mental victory. And that'll help you really, really improve fast. Some people come from other games, doesn't count? What do you mean by it doesn't count? I think it counts a lot coming from other games. I think it really helps you, unless I'm misreading your comment. Anyways. Oh, that's not the right input. What is it? This one. So let's say Aki does that. So Aki's going to be -3 here. So you can get a counter hit. So what you should do, first you want to check what your counter hit frames are. Okay, so you're going to be at +7, which means this is going to combo. So every time you push this after your opponent does the move, you're going to want to go into that. Now, how you can practice this in training mode is you're going to make one recording where the opponent pushes on their disadvantage and one recording where the opponent doesn't. And then you're going to replay. There. I didn't see the counter hit message, so I didn't hit the standing medium kick. So you're going to want, when you're doing this, you're going to want to look at this part of the screen, and you're going to want to see the counter hit message come up. If you see the counter hit message, then you push your standing medium kick or whatever button you have that links into your counter hit. If you don't see the message, then you stop. There, I reacted to it, right? Stop, didn't see it. Didn't see it. Okay, I dropped the combo, but see if I can not drop the combo. And then that'll really help you if you're going to be pushing buttons on your when you're on your opponent's disadvantage, or sometimes even on your opponent's turn. They might go for a slow button and you can kind of stop them from doing it. So that'll be really helpful. Definitely practice that. Going to help you a lot. That's probably the biggest thing I saw from that match that you can fix easily with just a little bit of training mode. Munch meat, thanks. All right, next we've got the next person on the list is Solid Xenogre. Not quite sure if I'm saying that right. True. They practice watching the counter. It message on the player 2 side. I forgot to mention that. Thank you for bringing that up. That's a good point. It's these little things that a lot of people newer to the game definitely don't realize, but those are things that really, really help you improve like a lot. And that's where having previous fighting game experience really, really helps you out as a player. Because those kind of things just kind of end up being common sense. And it's not like a Street Fighter 6 specific thing. It's just like a fighting game thing. So let me type this in. Solid. Xenogre. Hope I spelled that right. Let's see if I spelled that right. It's always a mix-up if I spell it right or if I spell it wrong. And I think I forgot to say thank you to some people. Lawrence GG, thank you so much for rescrubbing with Prime. 4 months already. Wow. You have to send me a replay for Tekken 8. Yeah, we can do that. Toy Story 2 on VHS. Great name. Thank you for the follow. Micro decisions seem a lot more impactful in Street Fighter than most games I played so far. I don't know. Street Fighter, yeah, micro decisions are really big. Tekken micro decisions are really big too. And I'd say KOF as well. Those are 3 games where micro decisions make a really big difference. But I'd say at intermediate and below level, small decisions don't make too much of a difference at like Tekken and KOF, but in Street Fighter they still do. At high level they all do. Which person is it? 2 accounts. Is it the same person? I'm gonna guess it's this one. Never played Tekken, never played KOF, so it checks out. You should, they're fun games. I'm going to assume it's this person. They didn't request any specific replay review. So if you're in the chat, it's a YouTube comment. So if this person's in the chat, let me know. And let's watch this. Every Cow, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope you're doing good. What's this? Am I looking forward to 2XKO? Yeah, of course. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see what kind of nonsense goes on with new players. It's going to be a rough learning experience for them, I think. The game seems pretty sweaty. In a good way. Okay. Yeah, I just think the rage for 2XKO is going to be pretty extreme. At least in the beginning. Alright, let's go to the beginning. So a couple of things against Bison. So because Bison has Scissor Kicks goes over a lot of really good lows in this game. So generally, as a general matchup thing, you don't want to be doing lots of crouching medium kicks against Bison in neutral. You should be going for your crouching medium punch instead. And Luke's crouching medium punch, even though it got nerfed, it's still one of the better crouching medium punches in the game. So instead of defaulting to your crouching medium kick like you would for most characters, against Bison, crouching medium punch is going to be your best friend here. Yeah, it's going to be crazy for sure. I'm going to play it. I'll probably make guides for it too. That's kind of the idea moving forward. Then here, I know it's tricky. I don't know what rank these players are at, but going for whiff punishes against this kind of stuff is really important. Tried to, but it was late. And then that's where you should be using crouching medium punch instead. Boom, boom. Interesting. Went for Psycho Crusher? Boom. No, I'm not picking replays at random. I asked on a community post on YouTube, and I took those. And on my Discord. Do I play Arxis games? I can play them, but I haven't played them in years. What happened here? So your opponent's in burnout. Then what happens? Wait, we missed something important. Boom, boom. Drops the combo. That's not a punish. Was that a missed input? Probably a missed input. So definitely work on your inputs here. Dropping combos is one of the worst ways to lose and the easiest thing to fix in training mode. But whatever. Then here, you also have to know about your character. Luke sometimes can get 3 light punches, but you can only get 3 light punches into quarter circle back light punch, like his flash knuckle, if he starts at point blank. So this is more of a character knowledge thing. Generally, you're only going to be doing 2 lights into a special with most characters at most spacings in this game. So definitely again, work on your 2-hit confirms. That riot money will show up? Absolutely. What happened here? So we saw this part already. Boom, boom, drop the combo. Then walking backwards into that. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that was a good attempt. Yeah, that's not safe. I'm not sure if... Yeah, that looked like a missed input to me. So you've had 2 missed inputs in a single round, so I would definitely work on your general input. So actually going into training mode and just practicing your basics. Quarter circle back, quarter circle forward, shoryukens, those kind of things. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And we went over this last stream, but guys, if you're fighting loot players who love to do this 1, 2, 3 target combo into the hard punch, go over the VOD of my last stream. This is fake pressure. You can blow this up easily. Boom, boom. But not when you're in burnout. It's a little bit trickier when you're in burnout. You have less options. And Louster, thank you for the follow, bro. Discord? Sub-only Discord, my friend. Then here... Boom, boom. What'd you do? You walk backwards? Probably tried to go for the shimmy. Okay, that's just a bad guess. It's okay, that happens all the time. Boom, boom. What happened here? Why'd you get hit by this? Pushed medium punch. You pushed medium punch after the flash. So here you could have just blocked. So in this situation, whenever you walk up to your opponent and you're not blocking, but you see them do the super flash, all you have to do is hold parry. And I think because you pushed the hard punch before or you held down back, that's why you have to do the parry macro. It's going to help avoid any of these kind of mistakes. Oh, you got a backdash, because that's what happened. You got a backdash. Yo, Grandpa Yogurt, thank you. Louster, I'll send you a invite to the Discord when I'm on break. Yeah, you got a backdash here by accident. Look at Luke. He backdashes. So yeah, this player I would definitely recommend working on like your basic like movement fundamentals and your input fundamentals, because it seems like that's kind of cost you a lot of rounds. Now what happened on Wake Up here? Yeah, like this, just mashing backdash. Not a good idea, because look at the spacing. Boom, boom. So here, you thought he was gonna throw? Okay, yeah, okay, I can respect that. Yeah, that's just a bad guess. Happens to us all. Okay. Boom, kaboom. Yeah, had you reacted to that drive impact, that would have been better. So I just felt like neutral needed some work. I think you don't know the matchup too well here, and then also working on your basic fundamentals would have really helped. And I don't think I need to get into that too much in training mode. Just practice your fundamentals, whether you're on controller, arcade stick, what do you call it, keyboard, hitbox like me, leverless. Practicing your basic inputs for a couple minutes before you start playing all the time is always a good idea. Alright, let's get into our next one. Chat, I hope you're enjoying all this. Let's do one more, and then I'm going to take a quick break. Let's get... Who is it? Monk, Hitbox Noob. When's your turn? Street Fighter 6 Prestige, you replied to the post a little bit late, so we have 3 or 4 people ahead of you. I'm doing it in the order people replied to my community post on YouTube, so that's the fairest way to do it. Oh, sorry, this is my player name. Search. Now, this person said their username is Monk Hitbox Noob. I don't know if that's their whole name or Monk HTBO, whoops, MONK, HTBOX, and NOB. Oh, good, he's in the chat. Is this right? Oh wow, it's right. Fantastic. Ooh, a Master Aki. I don't think we've done a Master Aki review here. So dude, don't watch my ranked matches, instead check my room matches. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm using an LVL. You really want this controller? Yeah, it's a sexy one. I'm loving it. Let's see. KOF Mafia team. Alright, let's watch this Blanca one. Alright, here we go. And chat, don't forget, you guys can write down what you think these players should work on, or things that they can change about their gameplay too. Not just me. Nice stop. Good attempt at an anti-air. Good DI there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Nice punish on that. That was smart. Good. Boom. Perfect punish against that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Going for the chip. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump. Oh, this person doesn't know the matchup, I don't think. Boom. Done. Yo, one hitbox noob. Clean, bro. Clean first round. Yeah, hitbox is definitely good as your first controller to start. And not even your first, it's just a good controller overall. Monk, dude, I got nothing to say about this replay. You're playing it almost where, okay, there. Let's see if something weird happens here. Clearly knows the matchup too. What can I say? That was played really, really well. Let's try to find a different one. Let's go more near the beginning of this set, because I have a feeling by the end of this one, you already kind of downloaded your opponent. And let's see if we can find different, because there's not much to say there. I wanted you to watch my losing matches versus Akuma. Issue is, sometimes you played a ton of room matches and I can only see so many. Oh, here we go. There we go. A losing match against Akuma. Alright, let's watch this one then. Yeah, I couldn't really say anything about that. That was played perfectly against the Blanca. Not much to give advice for on that one. But you lose this against Akuma, so let's see. Okay. Nice challenge on that. Akuma knew. Alright, let's keep going. This Blanca used to smoke you a lot. So you fought the player before you. I probably downloaded them and you probably just practiced more than they did and they haven't gotten better. Okay, good jump out of the corner. Boom. Inari, bro, thank you for the subscription. 8 months, wow. Okay, you're gonna lose here. So let's go back to the beginning. So it feels like to me, just in general, you played too passively against this Akuma. So Akuma, some people like to play him really, really heavy rush down, and he's good at that. And, you know, there are a lot of things that you can do to try to stop that. But if you play too passively, you're going to have a bad time. So the beginning of the round started really good. Boom. What happened here? What'd you push? Ah, you went for delayed throw tech. So what happened here was, I think the Akuma player went for a delayed meaty, which also beats delayed throw tech. See? Went for a delayed, not meaty, sorry, a delayed crouching medium punch. So caught the opponent, caught Monk hitbox noob doing a delayed throw tech. So that was a really good play by the Akuma player. Bump, bump. Got a counter hit on that. Crouching hard punch. So here, when people are doing like jab pressure against you, especially in the corner, good Akuma players aren't going to be pushing like really, really heavy commitment buttons in the corner. They're going to be doing lots of standing light punch, crouching light punch, standing light kick, and then even like some like medium punches and stuff like that. So doing a move like crouching hard punch with Aki is going to kind of be really, really risky. I would suggest doing something a little bit less, what do you call, committal, and going for your own like standing light punch or like crouching standing medium punch or something like that instead, to kind of stop them from doing the walk into throw. Boom. And then here, this is just a mistake from you, but I would definitely practice this, because I'm pretty sure with Aki, I did crouching hard punch. I thought he might shimmy. Yeah, but that's like crouching hard punch is pretty like high commitment in this range, right? Doing that crouching medium kick probably would have been a lot safer. Because remember, Akuma gets crazy, crazy damage in the corner. So if you make any mistake, you're going to get blown up for that. So I would suggest taking a little bit more of a like less risky approach. Then here, standing medium punch, drive rush into immediate throw. Pretty sure that doesn't work. You need to delay your throw a little bit more. So practice that in training mode. Yeah, then generally speaking, against this demon flip, the air raid, parry's kind of a bad option because he can do the empty jump into throw, and then you need a ton of damage, and now you're almost in burnout. So if you have lots of drive gauge and quite a bit of health, you can go for the parry to try to anti-air it. But if you have like below half health and you've only got this much drive gauge, I wouldn't recommend going for the parry option, because the reward you get for the perfect parry, which is pretty hard to time, but if you do get the perfect parry, the reward you get isn't that high, and he's pretty much full health, almost full drive gauge, so you're taking a huge risk here to get like a 1,200 damage combo. Even if you perfect parry it, I don't think it's worth it. So I guess think more about your risk reward against certain situations. And then here too, right? Like you go for this and you put yourself into burnout against somebody who won't get put into burnout if it works. You're still not going to kill, and then you're fighting like the character with like the best projectile in the game, other than maybe Guile, but you're going to get chipped out for sure in this kind of a situation, even if this worked. So again, thinking more about your risk reward, I would say. Like watching your Blanco match, you obviously know how to play Aki. You know what you're doing. I would say a lot of this is just kind of like decision-making issues and just gameplay issues. Like just your match, like your strategy against Akuma. Like here, jumping after you see the fireball, that's asking to get anti-aired, I think. And then here, the one thing I noticed a lot, so Akuma's got a pretty good crouching medium kick. So in this matchup, he's already shown that he likes to use crouching medium kick. Then here using standing medium punch, but standing medium punch doesn't beat Akuma's crouching medium kick. Now here you whiffed it and he punish countered you, but just in neutral, if you do a standing medium punch and Akuma does crouching medium kick, the medium kick's gonna win because standing medium punch is a high, right? So you gotta go for moves that are kind of gonna beat or at least stuff his crouching medium kick. So always going for standing medium punch isn't the best in this matchup, because one of his best buttons is going to beat one of your best buttons. So you kind of have to change that in neutral. Forward hard kick is a great button here, yeah. Or crouching medium kick too. It's plus. Good attempt to whiff punish that. That was an unfortunate guess. Boom. Then you woke up with buttons. Yeah, so this person also, another thing, was really aggressive. Was always kind of like at least pushing like a standing light or a standing medium or going for a throw on your wake up. Never really chilled on wake up. So I think you waking up with an immediate throw tech or like an immediate button isn't quite the greatest option against a player like that. So I feel like because you were struggling so much in neutral against this character, you weren't able to put enough like thought process into downloading your opponent and figuring out what your opponent is trying to go for, and that's probably what caught you there. Let's just take a look at that real quick in training mode. Oh, Inari, dude, you're entering a uni tourney? That's pretty hype. So guys, one thing you should all definitely do with your own character is trying to figure out how to, which of your good buttons can beat your opponent's good buttons. So let's say I record Akuma, crouching medium kick, right? Right? I'm not whiff punishing this move with standing medium punch. But crouching medium punch I am. It's not easy, but it can be done. Wait a second. I don't play hockey. That's gonna put you at +9, but it can't combo off. That's even better. Do I have a 10 frame? Does she have a fast 10 frame move? No, huh? That'll combo. Crouching medium punch is cancelable. Yeah, but it kind of doesn't have the greatest hitbox. Oh, it does actually. There we go. So what you can do in neutral, just kind of try to figure out if that beats it. Then you can always input a quarter circle forward or something. This way, if you do beat it, boom, you'll at least get some damage. Crouching hard punch. Okay, I don't play Aki, so there we go. So there, if you try to whiff punish him, boom. Thanks, chat. So that's something you can do. All right, that'll really help you out. So always try to figure out which of your buttons can beat your opponent's good buttons. Of course, standing medium punch with Aki is really good in most situations, but against characters with good crouching medium kicks like Akuma, you know, Luke, Ryu, Ken, all the Shotos, maybe using this a lot in neutral isn't going to be the best idea, and switching to something like standing medium kick and going to this is. Right? So I think that's something you should definitely work on. You can link super. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. All right. I've been doing this for about an hour. I need to go on a quick break. I'll see you guys soon. Let me get some music going. What music do you want? I'm kind of limited to what music I can play because I'm also streaming on YouTube. So I don't want to get hit by that copyright strike. That's never fun. And who's this? Cash Out here and Andrew Flame Arena. Thank you very much for the follows. Appreciate it, guys. No problem, Yaga. I think, again, you're solid. I think it was just like some decision making issues. You're in third strike. Let's go. Okay, I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes, guys. I'm back. Thanks for me take that quick break. A nice sexy shot of my big ass thighs. Alright, let's keep on going with these replays review. I gotta go a little faster. I think I'm going too slow. Dewara, did you already request one from before? Because if you didn't... Oh, you did. Okay. Dewara, let me copy and paste this. That's actually really helpful. You're about 2... Let me check. 2 or 3 replays after this. Yeah, that's right, Grandpa. There is a replay review thing in the subscriber Discord. I'm doing like one review for everybody here on stream, but if you're part of the Discord, which is sub only, you can get all this at any time you want. All you gotta do is upload your replays, and we do this all the time. Tasha, yeah, man, I've been hitting the squats again. It's been fun. So now we got Puppet Master next. Puppet Master, then Dewara. So let's do it. I have a feeling Puppet Master seems like it rings a bell. I think I've done this person's replay review before. Let me turn down the game sound a bit. I think it's hot. So little time in the day, dude. You got to make the time for it. That's what I've been doing. I haven't talked about this much, but I didn't train for like 8 months from like September to like May because I had some health issues going on, so I had to take a break from it. But I'm back at it, and it has been absolutely fun. I got back up to a 225 squat 10 times after only 3 weeks, so not bad for taking 8 months off. Puppet Master, but it's spelled a little bit differently. I love hitting the weights. It's so much fun. I'm going tomorrow. Solid Xenogre. I think I just did yours, bro. Hardest part is making yourself go. Yeah, it's on my way home from work, so I really have no excuses. It's super easy. Puppet with PPT. I love gym. I'm the biggest gym bro you'll ever meet. All right, rank matches up. Another Platinum Akuma, which is cool. Let's watch this one. Man, I wish the menus were easier to navigate replays and stuff. It's pretty big pain, especially since I've been doing this a lot lately. I'm really noticing how convoluted it is. Dude, kettlebell is better than nothing for sure. Alright. In chat, let's do it. Let's give advice. Okay. Every time you lose, do a set. I kind of don't like doing that because it creates like a negative connotation between training and losing in your brain. And I don't think taking care of your body and doing like weight training should only be done as punishment. I think it should be done as a reward. And I don't like doing that as a negative. So like some people do like every time I lose, I do 10 push-ups. It should be every time you win, you do 10 push-ups. Right? Because then it's like, oh, cool, I get to train. Not, oh man, I lost, now I have to train. It's totally different in your brain. Grandpa Yoga with the big chest. Alright, so first thing I'm going to say here, neutral seems pretty sloppy to me. Like those kind of decisions there, right? Steam Deck Chad. It's pretty funny. You could do mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I could do mouse and keyboard, which I'm kind of doing. But if you saw my stream setup, you wouldn't say that. My desk is an absolute mess. This hand cam causes a lot of issues because it's like right in front of my keyboard. I should put a picture up on Twitter after the stream's done. You guys can see how bad my life is when it comes to my stream setup. I am surrounded by controllers. I actually bought a new bookshelf just for all the controllers I have because it was getting ridiculous. Oh, no punish on that. Okay, so first thing I'm going to say, in Platinum rank, as an Akuma player, I don't think you ever need to do Jumping Fireball. You can win matches without ever doing Jumping Fireball. Totally unnecessary. It's not a controller graveyard. I use them all, bro. It's a living, not graveyard. What's the word I'm looking for? Amusement park. Controller harm. All right, so stuff like this, like in neutral, right? So Ken's another one of those characters with a good drive rush. So round start, you got to be looking for drive rush, dragon lash, jump. Those are three things a lot of platinum and even diamond level Kens are going to do. And even in master rank, round start drive rush is really, really common. So again, looking for that drive rush check right at the beginning of the round is super important. Okay. Then like stuff like this, where I said neutral sloppy, walking all the way backwards and then doing crouching hard punch. This looked like you wanted to get a fireball, but you hit punch before you got forward, so you got a crouching hard punch instead. So again, this player too, Puppet Master, work on your inputs. Boom, boom. Okay, then you get thrown, whatever. I'm surprised Ken went for that option. Okay. Then here, if you're into crouching medium punch, like this is plus, then you're gonna go for this. That's a counter hit. You're +8, which means you could have gone for, this doesn't work. Because standing hard punch, I think, is either 9 or 10 frame startup, so that'll never work, even on counter hit. You got to go for either crouching medium kick or standing medium kick, not standing hard punch. That won't work. Creating a scene yourself is hard. I've never done that myself, so I don't have any tips. But go on, like, you know, your regular social medias, Twitter, Facebook. Try to start a community. Try to promote it online. Make some posts. Find an offline space to play at, and that'll start you off. Ask the people what time they can play, what time would be best. Try to get a venue sorted, and then do that. That would be the best way to do it. Let's see what's happening. Good fireballs. Drive rush in. Here, you're plus. So remember, your opponent's in burnout, right? So once your opponent's in burnout and you got tons of drive gauge, your goal isn't necessarily to hit them. Just put them in a block string and start chipping them out, because you're going to be doing chip damage, right? So, well, let me see this. I'm wicked. Thank you for the follow, bro. So here, boom, standing hard punch. You could have gone like standing hard punch. What do you call it? Hard punch Hadoken would have been great. Boom. Then here, had you just jumped instead of doing jump fireball, you would have gotten a nice punish against that fireball. Here, you could have done like a jumping hard punch. You could have punished Ken really hard for this, but instead you went for the fireball. It whiffs, and then you get nothing. Boom, boom, boom. They're working on your anti-air there. This Ken's going to do some crazy stuff. What'd you do on block? Good, so you blocked it standing. You're only -1 here. And you jabs, you blocked. Okay, not bad. Then you go for the throw. Sure. Boom, did it again. Try to perfect parry that. The Dragon Lash. Boom. So Akuma's drive rush is a little bit slower. It's not very fast at all. Good, then remember here. So yeah, Akuma's drive rush is a little slow, so doing stuff like drive rush, standing hard punch, and neutral isn't really strong with Akuma. With Ken it is, but with Akuma not so much, so I would recommend not doing that. You can do like drive rush medium kick, it's a bit less committal, and even if you whiff it, not the worst thing in the world. Who's this? I'm Wicked, what's up? Then here, good idea to punish this. You get a punish counter. Here you should be going for standing medium kick into Tatsu to get out of the corner. Standing medium kick, Tatsu, crouching hard kick. You get your combo, you get out of the corner. That's what you should have done here, but instead, you went for crouching medium kick. You missed, number one, mistimed it. It would have worked, but standing medium kick would have been way better in this situation. And I don't know why you went into standing hard kick. That's not really good there. So working on this would be good. Go to training mode, set Ken to do that move, do crouching light punch, standing medium kick, light kick Tatsu, sweep. Just get that down. Boom, boom. Bump, 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 bump. Let's play a first to 5 2 sets. Dude, what? I think you're in the Middle East, right? The connection is going to be really, really bad. I'm in Japan, so I don't think we're going to be able to play a set. I don't like playing in things under 4-bar connections, so sorry, dude. Then here, work on your crosscut DP. This Ken player jumps so much, so if you just practice your crosscut DP, you'll blow up players like this really easily. Then here, this looks like an issue of you not knowing your frame data. Here, you're +5, but you went for standing hard punch. I think standing hard punch is 10 frames startup, so that's not a frame trap. You could have gone for crouching medium punch, crouching medium kick or standing medium kick, those all would have frame trapped instead of that. Thanks, I'm Wicked. Great to have you here, man. Yeah, also, guys, just so you know, like, I have the thing right. If you can see my stream, right beside my hand cam, like, right over here. Like, it actually says, like, replay request closed, sorry. So, you don't have to ask. It's written right there. I spent time making that. Good job on the perfect pair, on the pairing the fireballs. That's exactly what you want to do in this matchup. Good. Boom, boom. Then here, something good would be to try to walk forward more. Instead of jumping and doing fireball, jumping and doing an attack. This way you can punish a bad fireball. And again, this Ken jumping a lot. So you have to expect that once you get close, the Ken is going to jump. So here is exactly the time you should be looking for an anti-air DP, not standing hard punch. Again, jumps back. Again, jumping fireball, not a good idea. You're going to get blown up for that. Jump forward into... Oh, okay, you're expecting another fireball. You want to push parry once you see the fireball, not in prediction of it. So yeah, anti-airs, and then just working on your frame traps and knowing what buttons can connect into other buttons. That would have been much better for you. Oh, did it connect so much? Blend so much? Oh well, I tried. I have to make it like hot pink or something so everyone can see it. Any tips on how to deal with players who neutral jump a lot? I can't even shimmy them. Yeah, actually, I just put out a video about that. So go to my YouTube channel. It's my latest video. Hold up, let me link it in the chat real quick. Give me a sec, guys. I actually like. It's great that you asked that. I just made a video on it. Let me just copy this and let me put it in the chat. Boom, there we go. It's from a knockdown perspective, but it'll definitely help you. Whatever I say in that thing, you can definitely apply to anything you want. Okay, next we got Dewara. I hope I'm saying that right. Dewara? I'm not quite sure. Replays. Search. Keyword search. ID. Let's go. Oh, didn't type. 6548D. B9. Are you okay? Hopefully I typed that in right. Yeah, I did. All right, let's watch this. This is gonna be tricky because Dalsum's a tricky one. No, my leverage does not come with a brook. You have to buy the brook yourself. Wow, what a round start. So much stuff on the screen. All right. All right, so interesting start. Boom. Good job beating that. Bump, bump, bump. So now here, when you go for your shimmy, I'm not sure if this was a mistake. The sonic boom. You don't know it. So you go for this. If you're shimmying, this isn't your best thing. What you really want to go for with a shimmy with DJ is crouching hard punch. Or at least crouching medium punch. But here you didn't have enough meter to drive rush into it safely. You probably could have killed. But crouching hard punch is going to be your best friend. So when you're doing your shimmy, and I've talked about this before in my videos, is you want to walk back just far enough to react to their whiff punish. And then you want to like react with your whiff punish button. So here I think you kind of autopiloted into a crouching light punch standing medium kick. I think that's like your default when you're trying to shimmy people. But especially against Dalsum, because his defense is just so bad, you really have to maximize your opportunities when you get him in the corner, because since Dalsum players, since their character's defense is bad, they're usually actually pretty good at getting out of the corner. They're really good at general system mechanics, like perfect parrying on wake up, backdashing, like mashing light into counter hits on wake up, and then teleporting out. Delsum players are usually pretty good at that, especially once you get into like the higher MR levels. They're going to be good at it. So you really have to maximize your opportunities. And if you want to get better and like hit like 1700, 1800 and up MR, you can't be making these kind of shimmy mistakes. So definitely clean that up. And then the worst part of that, I don't mean to put you down or anything. I don't mean the worst part, but you mess up your shimmy and then you go for this, which is okay. Keep them in the corner. You go for a forward jump. So this is really bad because if this works, all right, you'll kill Delsum. Like you'll win the round. But if you lose, what happens? This. Delsum gets out of the corner, you put him exactly where he wants to be, and you have really low drive gauge, which means you can't do a drive reversal to knock him down and get back to mid-screen. If he does a DI, you might put yourself into burnout. You just really are in a bad position here, and you might even get put into burnout yourself if he hits you with a good block string. So this is a really bad choice to jump forward because, like I said, if it works, you win, probably. But if if it doesn't work, you end up in the corner and you give Delsum exactly what he wants, like on a silver platter. You don't want to make the player's life easy. See, like I said, you got burnt out, and now you're going to be in a really bad spot because now you have to eat, possibly, drive impact. Okay, didn't drive impact, but chipping you out like crazy. That can't be a real string. -6, -3, -3. There was a gap there. No, not yet. -6. Is this legit? I've never seen a Delsum player do this, chat. Is this legit? You probably could have done... It's legit? Wow. It is? I didn't know that. I've never seen that before. Got a super out, yeah. But DJ is level 1. I don't think it's invulnerable on startup, so you kind of have to hold that. So what you probably should have gone for here instead of all this, instead of the drive rush pressure, what do you call it? DJ's got some really good pressure with his what is it? His target combo and his OD with Sonic Boom, whatever it's called. You could have gone for some better chip options here instead of burning yourself out and going for this. Yeah, level 2 would have been great there. Okay, good job. Ended up working. But you could have won earlier had you gone for like the level 2 chip. Generally, what do you do against Sway? Whiff punish it. Yeah, true, I missed that one. Counter hit the Sway, for sure. Thanks, Inari. Boom. Boom. What'd you do there? So I definitely think, Doara, you gotta work on your burnout pressure strings, because that's one of DJ's strengths. His burnout pressure strings are really good, and there's a ton of things you can do with it. I don't play DJ anymore. I haven't played him in months, so I can't remember what the burnout strings are. But definitely go into training mode, figure out what you can do to like chip out your opponent on when they're in burnout. Fudo has some really great replays. Fudo was really, really good at that. So if you watch Fudo's old replays from Season 1, you can definitely steal a lot of tech from that. It's going to help you so much. And then also going with Standing Heart Punch here. Not the best because you're only 0, right? You could have gone for something else. But yeah, definitely check out Fudo. Nice job, nice. What? How'd you get beat there? What'd you do? Pump bomb. Ah, so yeah. You went for throw, maybe? What'd you go for? Go into this. 1, 2. And you went for hard punch? Yeah, no, you know Delsum's gonna be waking up with like standing light punch. That's like from like Street Fighter 4 days. Like they're gonna wake up with buttons all the time. So don't go for something greedy like a standing hard punch on their wake up. That doesn't... I don't think DJ can do flash kick dash standing hard punch against any character, really. So try to figure out something better, like a standing jab, like a meaty frame trap. Would have been much better. So that was a little sloppy on your part. You got greedy there. Okay. Yeah, Fudo definitely playing a lot more Ed. He still plays DJ. I saw some replays from him the other day. Yeah, you woke up with that every single time. And I think it became a little bit obvious there. So try to vary your wake up things. Don't always wake up with flash kick. Fudo's your go? Yo, I love Fudo too. Ah, then you can't be dropping this at this level. Yo, in Season 2, can you not do back hard kick after this anymore? But definitely go over that combo to make sure you don't drop it, because that would have been such a good opportunity. Boom. That would have been so good. Jumping medium kick would have been so much better here. And also reacting to that DI. So when you're using sway, something that I think you're doing, which is not that great, which you can definitely improve on. You've used sway quite a lot in this match so far. But you're never really, I think you're kind of autopiloting into the kick follow-up or nothing. You're not really watching your opponent. So you gotta watch your opponent and see what they do, because really good DJ players, they'll only push the low kick follow-up if they see a button come out, or if they really, really think it's gonna come out and then they can convert off the counter hit. But here you used it, and generally sway is just used to create space and to watch your opponent and see what they do. But I feel like you weren't watching your opponent because you were just holding back here, not even like down back. So, oh, you did it at the end. But that would have been a great opportunity to look for a whiff punish or react to a DI. So just try to think a bit more about when you're using sway and trying to really watch your opponent, because that's the strength of sway. But if you're not watching, that strength just doesn't become a weakness, but you just don't get to utilize the strength of that move. Boom, then jumping medium kick would have been better. Then you drop the combo, unfortunately. Put him into burnout though, not so bad. Nice. Alright, yeah, then against Dalsum, at the end of your strings, you gotta expect the teleport. You gotta expect it. Then boom, standing light punch would have worked. Oh, you had the win there. You had the win. What happened? Boom. Into this. Ah, you got greedy. You got greedy. I think you could have gone into the OD Sonic Boom and done more chip and had better pressure than instead of going for these Sobot kicks kind of thing. Sorry, the sway stuff. You go for the throw, he breaks it. Good. Ooh, I'm surprised you didn't get anti-aired there. I also feel like you're holding back a lot in this matchup and you're getting clipped by a lot of lows. And then you went for the greedy DI. And I think this won't kill you, but it's gonna get you. Oh, this will kill. You went for the mix up. Boom. So I think you had a lot of opportunities to win, but because your pressure was a little sloppy or not as tight as it could have been, you let the Delson kind of slip away. Like he was right in your hands, and you just let him slip out of there. So definitely go over your pressure strings, go over your hit confirms, and just really try to clean up your play. Then I think you're going to be able to beat that player. OD so bad, also strong there. Absolutely. All right, next one. We have Krebs. I have to search Krebs. Oh, sorry, this is a player code, not a replay code. We have to go. Krebs is 155257303. I have a feeling I typed that in wrong. Ah, I was right. I typed that in wrong. Is it a replay ID? 15525730328. Got it. Okay, we got a Diamond Honda. We haven't had this yet on replay reviews. Should be fun. Any of the casual matches I played last night worked. All right, so let's do. Okay, Akuma. Tons of Akuma today. But Akuma's like the coolest character, so I can't even hate. Yeah, Prestige dude, it's not your turn. You're next. Whoop slap. Whoop slap. When did you submit your replay review? I don't think I have it. Okay, I'll go for the beginning. I was reading chat. Okay, good. One thing I will say, beginning of this round, you got a perfect pair of those fireballs. Neutral drive rushing against Akuma is usually a bad idea. Just because he's kind of a brick wall in front of him. If the Akuma player is playing well, he's got fireball, he's got crouching medium kick, crouching medium punch. If you have a slower drive rush, like Honda, just doing neutral drive rush against him is usually not the best idea. Right? But I mean, it's match 1, round 1. You're trying to feel out your opponent. But I'm just saying, in general, not exactly what you want to be going for. 45 minutes ago? Oh, dude, I said I was taking 10, and I think we're already over 10, dude. Good pressure in the corner. What do you go for? Nice. Go for the throw. Into. Nice. Nice. That was good. Okay. Good. Nice. Into your combo. That part I don't agree with. So you're doing really great up until here. I wouldn't have burnt yourself out for this. And wait. Yeah, I wouldn't have burnt yourself out for that. Maybe you weren't paying attention to your drive gauge, but I don't think that's the greatest idea there. Good anti-air. Boom. Okay, that's fine. Eating an OD thing there isn't the worst. Nice. Alright, one thing I will say is that they really buffed Honda's neutral in Season 2, doing like stuff like, what was it, Standing Medium Punch, I think got way better. Chad, am I right? Standing Medium Punch is the one that moves him forward, right? Not Crouching Medium Punch. They really buffed his neutral, but it seems like your neutral game plan against Akuma is either to like just jump in and hope he doesn't anti-air you, or to anti-air with headbutt. But at this kind of a situation here, you got to be using stuff like Standing Hard Punch, Standing Medium Punch, Crouching Hard Punch. Use his good neutral buttons. Yeah, 5 MP is the go button. Yeah, you got to be using it instead of just walking backwards and going for anti-airs all the time. It works, but once you get to higher levels, you're going to get kind of blown up for that. You got to play more of like, see? What'd you push? Crouching medium punch. Little too late though. Into that, then you're going to lose this one. Let's go to the next round. Tried to level 2 but missed. Ah, okay, that makes sense. So then definitely practice that combo in training mode just to make sure you never miss it again. Yeah, and then doing that kind of stuff from neutral there. Finally, you got the standing medium punch. Bum, bum. Then you try to go for it again. So as good as standing medium punch is, you have to know your range. And you have to know that this move, because it kind of puts his arm forward, Akuma can, boom, get you with crouching medium kick. So you have to kind of use standing medium punch on block as a way to like elicit moves from your opponent, and then think, okay, maybe he's gonna push a button here. You just walk back a little bit, then you whiff punish instead of just constantly pushing like standing medium punch, medium punch, medium punch. You have to kind of think a little bit harder about how you're using that to try to get your opponent to move in a way that'll work for you. Then this, boom, you get thrown, whatever. That's tough to defend against. Yeah, then here the drive rush in the corner. Don't like that. It's the same thing that happened in round 1. And against the exact same move. Round 1, you did neutral drive rush. Akuma did forward hard punch. And this time you did neutral drive rush. Akuma did forward hard punch. So if it didn't work the first time, it's probably not going to work the second time. And that's super risky in the corner because Akuma's corner pressure is just really, really good. Good job chipping him out. Okay. Good command grab. I like the play there. Bump bump. Ah, that's risky. Could have gone for headbutt instead. Then you got a little bit too happy with that. So yeah, I would definitely think for this matchup, really trying to use your normals and neutral more rather than just going for like the big button plays, like the headbutts, the butt slams all the time. Really trying to use the tools that they gave Honda in Season 2 and trying to play a little bit more of like a neutral, like buttony game would really help you out, I think. Yeah, the command grab might not have been the best thing, but I don't think that's why you lost that. I think you lost it because your general like game strategy against Akuma wasn't really the best in that situation. So a little bit better burnout pressure, sure, and then also like better use of normals, and then not drive rushing so much in neutral against a character with really good neutral. Smoib is a great Honda to watch. He plays modern but really only use it for instant supers. Yeah, check it out. I started thinking about fighting games a bit differently when JDCR said the most important move in Tekken is the one jab. Not anymore. Not in Tekken 8, bro. Not in Tekken 8, unfortunately. That's going to get you blown up. Just finished watching my review. I wanted to say thank you so much for all the advice. No worries, bro. My pleasure. Let me check my things. Maybe I didn't say thank you to people who followed. Nonomies, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry, I got to that pretty late. Thank you. All right, now we have... Who's next? KO. This should be the one. KO, this is his friend's account. We have to remember that KO is the Akuma player. I have to find the Akuma replay with KO. You can see with Chun-Li strong players. Trying to find your match with Akuma. Oh, is you a Ken now? Oh, is it? Oh, you are Ken? Okay, sorry. I thought it was Akuma from the last one. With Chun-Li. My bad, dude. Chun-Li, Vega. Chun-Li, alright. Leverless noob. Let's watch the last one in the set. And then we have 3 more reviews after this. Alright, so first thing is Hazanshu. Good job stand blocking it. You definitely want to try to parry it. Did you try to parry? No parry. Definitely try to parry that. You can also... Hazanshu, you can also DP it on reaction. It's hard. No game audio? Maybe I cut it too low. Thanks, Frank. Yeah, for those of you on YouTube, it's much easier for me to read the comments on Twitch, so if you come over to Twitch, that really helps me out. Good. See, that was a good jump out of the corner. See, that's what I was talking about before, guys. Jumping out of the corner, yeah, Chun-Li could have gone for an anti-air DP, but taking the damage either from the DP or the anti-air standing light punch, it's not the worst thing, because you only take a little tiny bit of damage, but now you get back into mid-screen. No worries, dude. It's Friday night. I can just chill and do as many as I want. Okay. We all make those bad DPs every now and then, so I don't really think of that as a bad thing. Then the overhead, yeah. If you work really hard, you can react to that overhead. I have to check how many frames it is, but I think it's like 22 frames. Then what's this? Yeah, then here, what I would recommend for KO or Ko, I'm not quite sure. But what I would say is, don't just walk back so much against Chun-Li. Because, like, here, you did a jab, now you're walking back. I think you're looking for the like the fireball from her. But if you're always walking back, Chun-Li's forward walk speed is really, really fast, so she's just gonna push you into the corner. And then looking for better anti-air opportunities. Again, try to parry that. Good job there. What'd you do here? Boom, into this. Here, instead of like dashing forward, like I'm not a Ken player, but I think it would be better after you get the hit from this. You have enough time to see if it hits or it gets blocked. Game audio has massive echo, really? Not quite sure. What I would say is instead of doing like a dash forward like you do here, try to do like standing hard kick or something. I think that would be much better. Is the audio better now? Boom. Good crouching medium kick into a nice combo. Corner carry. Boom, boom. What do you go for? Shimmy. Okay. Yeah, reverb? Really? Was it there during the whole stream, guys? I hope not. Really? Has it been there the whole time? Is it better now? Only notice it when switching to Twitch. Whoa, that's so weird. Is it still weird? Let me check out my things. I don't think so. Maybe after the break. In the beginning it was too quiet to hear anything, but the echo is still there. Did it stop now? Maybe it was this thing that messed everything up. Is it better? I really hope so. And then here, let me get back to this point that I was talking about. Sorry if the audio is messed up. Let me just get to this. Voice sounds good, but the game is bad. Still? Here, when you're doing shimmy stuff, reverb's gone. Okay, I knew what the issue was. Sorry about that, guys. Remember, when you're trying to shimmy, only push your shimmy button when you see the opponent miss their throw attack. Don't just autopilot into the move, because then you can get counter poked like that. So I know KO said that he won the set here, but what I would recommend is just thinking of those things I mentioned, like trying to perfect parry her flip kick, trying to push your advantage a little bit more when you do your OD fireball instead of just dashing in. Try to go for like a standing hard kick or something, and then when you're shimmying, don't try to autopilot. Really try to react to the throw whiff. All right, cool. Next, what do we got? We got 3 more, I said, right? DX9. Okay. This is a replay ID. DX9S38H49. What's up? What's up, Parks? Not much. What's up with you, man? Alright, Frenzy, let's watch this. Oh, does the PCB spin is gonna fall out? Absolutely not. This thing is in here real hard. I mean, I know a lot of people kind of have their issues against the PCB stuff, or have some concerns about it. I have had no issues whatsoever with this PCB. It doesn't bother me at all. I think it's a non-issue, really. If you're somebody who's really rough with your controllers, likes to throw them around a lot, especially when you're traveling, then I can see it being an issue. But then even so, if you're traveling, just take it out and put it in like a little box. I have no issues with this. Good morning, good morning. So you get blown up by this Cammy? Let's see why. Okay, good pressure there. Good burnout pressure. Nice. Keep going. Boom, boom. Yeah, I don't know much about custom keyboards, but I don't think it coming out is an issue at all. It's in there pretty tight. Okay, good. Alright. You were pressuring pretty hard earlier on in the match, so it makes sense that they would DP there. Whoa. Yeah, they're pretty similar to keyboards for sure. The software running them is a little bit different, I think, but more or less in terms of hardware, they're the same. The WSD one is sick. I don't play WSD, so I'm not really into it, but it's a good controller. Okay, let's see what happened here. So against this move, it'll be like fantastic if you can perfect parry it and win. If you can't perfect parry it, this is the hard punch version. So ideally, you want to try to react to this in neutral with something like crouching light punch. If you do, nice pause, Chris. If you do crouching light punch, you'll get a counter hit, then you can do like standing medium punch or whatever after that. So definitely try to react to this move in neutral with at least a crouching light punch. Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't say that. I should have. Oh, there we go. Nice. Boom. Nice throw. Good corner pressure. Again here, right? When you're trying to shimmy, I think you tried to do this. Was this a missed input? The back hard kick? That's probably a missed input, right? That's supposed to be a shimmy. Make sure you practice your shimmy spacing. If you're trying to whiff punish a throw, you're out of range for that. Make sure you're closer. Just practice that. Don't autopilot. Yeah. Street Fighter is such an easy game to autopilot in, both in a good way and a bad way. Oh, that's a good point about flashing. Whoa! Try to react to that drive impact. I know it's hard to do, but try to react. Good escape out of the corner. Okay, something to remember: when you're fighting against Cammy with full CA, like 3 bars of super, you can't throw fireballs from full screen because good Cammy players will do the level 3 against you. So you got away with it here, but just be careful because doing fireballs full screen, really, really bad. Yeah, see? Doing stuff like that from full screen, bad idea. It's a weird one versus Aki. Alright, so a couple of things from that replay. I think things that would have really helped you in this matchup, being able to react with this with crouching light punch or parry, number 1. Then here, you pushed light punch. That's generally a bad idea after this because this is +5. So pushing light punch here is really bad because you're pushing a 4-frame normal out of like -5 disadvantage. Not the best idea. If you want to do something, like push a delayed button to stop Cammy from doing a walk-up throw because I'm pretty sure after crouching hard punch, well, she doesn't throw range, never mind. That's because you did a punch. If anybody plays Cammy, please remind me, but can Cammy get a tick throw off crouching hard punch? I can't remember if she can or if she can't. But generally, you don't want to push a button there. Either like delayed throw tech, backdash, jump back, better options against that than pushing a jab. Cammy always in throw range? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Yeah, I think it depends on the range. I don't think it's always a guaranteed tick throw. Then here too, right? Counter hit, you did the same thing. So definitely lab against this pressure string. And then here, boom. You're minus after the, what do you call it, the hard punch spin knuckle. So make sure that you know, like I said in the other replay reviews, your counter hit conversion off of that if you're going to push from negative frames. that's going to be really important. So I think those things alone would have really helped you out in this matchup. So definitely check that out. And I forgot to say thank you to a few people for following. Hold on. Thank you, Mindflay55, OrgX Soul, and Shaky OD for the follows. Appreciate it, everybody. All right. We got 2 more. Let me look this one up. Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. But the Discord is for subs only, unfortunately. So if you want to get in there, you got to subscribe to the channel. Even Amazon Prime sub is fine too. And remember, in the Discord, we do have a matchmaking thread there. So not matchmaking. Well, we do have a matchmaking thread too. But we also have a replay review thread. So if you want to get your replays reviewed kind of like this, but by people not streaming, you can definitely get in there, check that out. We got a ton of people helping each other out. Hey, OrgXSoul, thank you. When I'm on break or after the stream, I'll send you an invite. Just give me a second here. 322701942. Or actually, if any of my mods are in the chat, I know Inari wasn't here before. If you can send a Discord invite to OrgXSoul, that would be super, super appreciated. 322701942. Uh-oh. Let me try username. And OrgXSoul, thank you so very much for the sub. Appreciate it. Free Fighter profile. Master Jamie. We haven't had a Master Jamie on the replay reviews yet. This is going to be fun. Let's do... We just saw a Chun. So let's do Juri. Also, I just put new key switches in this controller. I can't tell if I like it I can't tell if I like it or not yet. They're super sensitive. Only 1 millimeter of actuation time before it gets pushed. So it's super sensitive, but it might be too sensitive. I haven't had time to play yet, so I don't know. That's the issue I'm having lately, guys. I have had no time to actually play this game myself. Like, 0 time. I'm either, like, editing videos or doing replay reviews, but like, I don't play myself. I'm kind of sad. I want to play. Alright, let's see. Okay, good job throwing. So first thing I'd say is this matchup is kind of tricky because Jamie wants to drink, but Juri also wants to get the Fujin charges. So if Jamie takes space to drink, he gets the drink, but then he also lets Juri get stronger too. So it's pretty tricky. Have I thought about getting an editor? Yes, I have, but I'm kind of a control freak, and I don't like giving jobs to other people, and I would much rather have full control over my channel and do what I want. Few ranked games and I'll recall not missing out. No, I like playing ranked, dude. Also, I'm in Japan, so the online experience is always really, really good. Down bad for Juri. Nice parry on that. Good. So you can't be dropping those combos. You gotta practice that. Boom, boom, boom. Nice pick up there. Again, I would just go over your combo. Seems like you're leaving a lot of damage on the table from some misses. Nice pressure. Godlike connections all around. Yeah, bad connections are very, very rare. Regular viewers of my channel will know. Yeah, the other issue with an editor is obviously they cost money. And I'm incredibly cheap, and I would like to keep as much money for myself as possible, as bad as that sounds. My YouTube videos are generally very, very short, so I don't make very much money on YouTube. So I think if I hired an editor, I'd end up losing money. I have never played this game online in North America. I haven't been back to North America since this game came out. Alright, so this is the round where things kind of fell apart for you. First round was kind of back and forth between the both of you. Get the drink, good. There, whiff punish. So Against Jury, Jury's got one of the best crouching medium kicks in the game, so you really got to be looking for those whiff punishes, and Jamie can definitely do it. Thanks, dude. So definitely work on whiffing those crouching medium kicks and like standing hard kicks. And then generally, against like Jury, you jumped right when the fireball came out. So never mind. I was gonna say don't jump after you see the fireball, but boom. Yeah, I would say in the corner, don't just default always to doing, what do you call it, delayed throw tech, because let's see how much health you had. So here, in this situation, if you take a throw, you still get one more chance to guess on wake up. But if you guess wrong versus the throw, and you, like if you do a delayed throw tech and you get shimmied like you just did here, any combo is going to kill you. So this is one of the harder parts of this game, especially in the heat of the moment. Like it's really easy for me to sit here and say it, but when you're actually playing, it's much harder to do. But one of the hardest things is really thinking about when you should take the throw and when you don't. And there's a lot of risk-reward calculation going on here. But here, doing the delayed throw tech, if it doesn't work, you lose from any combo. But if you eat the throw, you still get one more chance to do something on wake up. So I would say take the throw in this situation, right? Rainy, yo, what's up? Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I do put a lot of effort into my YouTube videos. I try not to make them longer than they have to be, which I think is an issue for a lot of fighting game content on YouTube. Very long without a lot of info. Not everybody. Some channels are really, really great, but I think a lot of fighting game tutorials and stuff are just a little bit too long for what they have to be. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just try to overextend a bit too much there. Oh, good job, man. Trust me, I have that issue too. Then here, yeah. What'd you do on wake up? You jumped? Yeah, I wouldn't jump here. Jury gets really good pressure after that, so you have to kind of like make a decision. Jumping isn't... Oh, nice reaction to the DI. That was sick. That's exactly what you needed there. Now she's in burnout. Ah, bad dive kick. Ah, yeah, she got chipped out. So, I think mostly in that, it was the fact that you couldn't whiff punish some of her buttons. You took too much space and you let her just get her Fujin charges and then set up her fireball. You got to play a bit closer to Jury, but you weren't able to play closer because you didn't really have the confidence to whiff punish her moves. So I know you want to get drinks, but I think for Jamie in this matchup, you probably want to focus on drinking off knockdowns, not in neutral. Just because as you get stronger, so does she. And Jamie doesn't really have any good, like, other than dive kick, he doesn't really have any anti-fireball tools that really deal with Jury's fireball in neutral, so giving her the opportunity to throw that really makes your life difficult. Ali Satchers, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. My streams are not too long. I can't do 8-hour streams. I'm already pretty much at the end of my rope here, and it's only been like 2 hours. I'm like pretty... I've never been diagnosed or anything, but I have like ADD. I can't focus on anything for more than like 10 minutes, so sitting here for 2 hours is already quite an ordeal for me. I've been getting better at it as I've been streaming. It was really hard in the beginning. Really, really hard. But still taking a while to get there. Okay, we got our last one for today. This is going to be Estiago. Estiago is in the chat right in the beginning. Hope Estiago is still here. Oh, we got it. Fantastic. No history. Oh, wait, that's Battle Hub. Rank match. Let's do a win. A win versus a Jamie. Oh, let's do a Luke. We haven't seen a Luke today. Tiago, thanks for sticking around. Your own replay reviews? Once I actually play after this. Yeah, like I said, I've been just so incredibly busy that I haven't had time to play. But what we'll do is, after this, I'll play a match. I'm incredibly rusty, so it's not going to be the most fantastic play you've ever seen. But I'll play a match, and then we'll do my replay review. Nice. Great conversion. That was perfect. Alright, whatever. That's hard to react to. Here... What was this? Missed dive kick? Let's see. Cool, whatever. Probably a missed dive kick, right? Yeah, missed dive kick. I want to see exactly what happens here. I would say, though, at this range, I wouldn't dive kick at this range, though. Because if you're doing... You went for the leg kick version. At that range, you're probably going to be minus, even if you get it. So I don't think that would be a good... That's not a good range to do your dive kick. You want to do it a bit more spaced out. And then you get put into the corner for that, which is not great. Throw loop time, everyone's favorite part of Street Fighter. And he goes for a fireball. Okay, interesting choice. I don't know why. Nice combo. That's the one you're supposed to do. Someone's been watching Punk. Okay. Good conversion off that. Into level 1. Perfect. One thing I would say is this person is jumping a lot, so try and look for more anti-air opportunities would be a good choice. But otherwise, played pretty well. Boom, boom, boom. Don't. Into. Trying to go for the shimmy. Nice throw to beat the DI. Perfect. Yeah, so here, right? Earlier in the match, this person showed that they jump a lot. So here, not quite sure why you neutral jump. Not sure what you're looking for in the neutral jump. I would have just stayed, like, just stay put and try to react to what they're trying to do. Because obviously, this person doesn't like to be in the corner. So a jump out is really likely. And then anti-air. Anti-air would have been great. Dropped a combo, whatever, that happens. Interesting choice by the Luke player there. And by interesting, I mean bad choice. Who's this? Tree Marsh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, and then reacting to the DIs. So that's like the third time this player has, third or fourth time this player has been mashing DI in between your strings. So once you see someone mash DI during like your strings, like not even your mix-ups, I mean just your strings in neutral, you gotta have your finger on that DI button and be ready to go. Then you can just let your opponent hang themselves. You can just do like jab, jab, block, wait for that DI to come out, do your own DI, and just say peace. Hey, the wake up level 3 against the fireball, that was sick. But I would say just trying to play a bit more reactively would help you a lot. Like your combos are really good. You dropped one combo, but whatever, happens to everybody. Your combo was really good. Pressure was really good. Just trying to play a bit more reactively. Your anti-airs, DIs, things like that. I think that'll help you out a lot. Whew. Yeah, definitely on the right path. I don't want to do training. I want to do Battle Hub. Optimal Kami combos. I'm the kind of person, I don't watch optimal combo like videos. I just watch people play. Like I'll watch like Punk and I'll see what combos he does whenever I'm doing, because the thing I don't like about combo videos is the combos never give you context about why you're supposed to do that combo or what kind of knockdown situation it gives you afterwards. And I really prefer to watch combos done in context. So I think it's better to just watch replays of high level players, see what combos they go for and when, and then also what do they do after the combo? What kind of pressure do they go for? Unless it's like a really, really, really well made combo video, I'm not a big fan of watching combo videos. Okay. That's why it's a pretty troll one. I haven't played Bison in like 2 weeks, I think. So this could be really bad, guys. But let's try. So things I want to watch out for in this matchup: crouching medium kick, and I want to try to find opportunities to do OD Psycho Crusher through his fireball full screen. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, through. Oh, that's right, Ryu can punish that, I forgot. Ah, I missed the punish on that. It's been too long. Yeah, the punish against that is standing hard kick, I forgot. Nice TP. Ooh. Ah, I thought it was gonna explode right before it did. Yeah, it should kill. And will it? Yup. Okay, got kind of lucky with that one. I mean, I feel like I haven't played this character such a long time. I feel so sloppy. Nice backdash. Oh, good neutral jump. I need shit for this one. So this player, one thing I didn't adjust to, I did way too many scissor kicks mid-screen, so I just dropped scissor kicks at that range. Probably should have, no, I definitely shouldn't have hurt myself out there. That was kind of a bad idea, but let's see what I can get here. That's fine. Ah, so close. I tried to go for it. I should have burnt myself out. Walking backwards, I'm gonna go for this. Okay, DP, that's fine. I tried to whip punish that, but I was out of range. Nice. Okay, I'll go for that. I'm gonna do a fake walk up here. That's fine. Oh, I got it. Whew. Nice. That's fine, I'll take that. Ah, am I gonna die for this? Yes. Let's do one more. Let's do the first 3. Okay, you just got me there. Nice parry. Oh, this person knows the matchup so well. I thought that would just be out of range, but it wasn't. I noticed that person was always walking back, so I went for that there. Now, putting myself into brown here isn't the worst situation. Ah, that's gonna get me screwed there. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. I was kind of locked into that. Okay, always do neutral jumps in order to catch the toes as they walk back. That's fine, I'll take that, I don't mind. Ooh. Am I dead from this? No. Ah, that wasn't a hit confirm. I could have killed. Ah, wasn't a hit confirm. So, I played that really bad. I want to go over that last match. Let's watch a replay review of my last match, because I totally threw away that last match. You got lucky twice, I know. So let's go through it again. Let's watch my replay review, and let's figure out some things I can work on. First thing, without even watching the replay review, I need to know what I'm going to do if I get a counter hit crouching medium punch. What can I do to fix that? So let's go to training mode. Let's go. This is the problem. If you take time off a character, you end up dropping some really, really easy stuff. So let's go M. Bison. Doesn't matter who I'm fighting against. And let's go like this. So counter hit. Always counter. This puts me at +7. So I just dropped my link. I didn't push it fast enough. This would have worked. But I also could have gone for... What else? No, I only could have gone for this. So I have to remember, when I'm going for this, I have to work on this timing. Yeah, thing is, and for me, because I played this game and I played some Tekken 2, time off this character, like I was playing Guile, then I was playing Steve in Tekken, so taking time off this character is like taking like a lot of time off, so what I could have done here is gone into a super instead. Or had I been charging, I could have gone to this for the win. Or even, this would have been even better. Or, like this. Let me practice this. Doesn't work? Yeah, it does. But it seems tight. Yeah, that would have been my highest damage output. So that's what I should have spent time doing there instead. Ooh, lots of people. Hold on. Riddles MK, thank you so much for the follow. Wow, lots of people I forgot to say thank you to. Almighty Crub, Riddles MK, Dottie TW, and Jordan 672. Thank you so very much for the follows. Let's go back and let's watch my replay. As sloppy as that was. And then let's watch it. Let's go over my replay review. Oh, I have no idea what rank this person is. Just new challenger. Just a Ryu who just plays on Battle Hub all day. Alright. Okay, that was fine. Tried to go for pressure. Didn't get it. That was just a bad guess. Boom. Okay. Then what did I do? Boom. That wasn't bad. That's what I wanted. Then I went for crouching medium kick. Okay, so just bad timing. I should have done it sooner. Didn't whiff punish that standing medium kick though. Shouldn't have jumped over that. Okay. Alright, so then this person jumped back. Boom, boom, boom. That puts me at +2. This is 8 frames. So I don't think that works, does it? No. +2, 8 frames. I don't think they can jump out of this. I think I delayed my timing a bit, so I gotta just go for a quick timing then. But good job jumping out. That was a good call out. And that was just a sick parry. Boom. Neo Pyro XX, thank you. Guy tried to parry there. Didn't get it. What should I have done instead? That was sick. Sick anti-air. Boom. 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 And that's always in punish range, so I can't do that. I can't do light, crouching, medium kick, light scissors. It's not going to work. So I got to get that out of my play. There, I did shimmy it. Didn't get the best punish, but I went for kind of a quick, easy to react to shimmy. So I'm okay with that. Trying to bait out a Shoryuken. Didn't come out. Got what I wanted. Okay, that's what I have to work on. So in a situation like this, I get the Psycho Crusher. I dash in to go for my shimmy mix. I walk back to bait the shimmy, and they jump out of the corner. What can I do? So I know what to practice. Boom, 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 boom. Could have gotten a better combo here, but whatever. I'll practice that later off stream. And then I went for pressure when I shouldn't have. That was way too good. Then I die to this. Let's go here. Boom, 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 boom. Why did that beat me? Whatever. I can figure that out later. Then, this is the round where I felt like I really lost it. Standing, okay, that's fine. To this. Didn't parry. There, I didn't react. I just jumped. I should have reacted to that instead of jumping. Too much jumping specials. Okay, there, no whiff punish again. So I definitely got to work on whiff punishing Ryu's standing medium kick. This is what I wanted. Trying to bait out a DP there. Didn't come up. Then I tried to do a crouching light punch. But I got hit, so that screwed everything up. What happened here? There, I kind of whiff punished it. Standing medium punch. Trades, okay. Get this. Throw, he breaks it. Good changing up his defense. I went for a different knockdown option every single time after that OD Psycho Crusher. Oh, you know what? I could have just gone into like level 2. Well, whatever. Okay, I wanted it. That's where I dropped it. Then I lost there. So some small little mistakes. And some combo routing issues that kind of killed me there. Probably could have won that if I hadn't made those mistakes. What do you guys think, chat? What else did I do wrong? Something I wanted to figure out with my match there. Where's Ryu? So whenever you guys watch your own replays, you should always try to find things that you can kind of fix up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recreate that exact situation. I'm going to go for OD Psycho Crusher in the corner, and then Ryu's going to jump out. So let's do it on this side. First thing I want to find out is if I do OD Psycho Crusher, I can't dash twice. I'm -3. Dashing once will put me +16. So let's figure out a meaty setup I can do off of this. So let's do crouching light punch, and let's just make life really easy. This way I can just that won't work. That works. So I don't even need to dash. And this is good because I can do standing medium punch and it still gives me time to shimmy out. Hold up a sec. I think I can't see chat for a second here. Claude, thank you so much. Sorry, chat. I didn't have a chance to read all this. Didn't have a chance to look at my chat. Sorry, guys. Hi from YouTube. Hello. How can I be more consistent in my matches? I often win 2-1 of 2. I have this problem in every fighting game I play. It's going to... if you're losing... It's either you're being too predictable and your opponent can download you too fast, or you're not reading your opponent fast enough to shut them down as quickly as you can and consistently as you can, I think would be the answer. Brian Fury, my videos have been really helpful. Thank you. No worries. Thank you. Hi, Chris. Thank you for reviewing my replay. Appreciate it. No, I appreciate it from you, too. Okay, guys. We watched that. We figured out one thing I need to improve in the corner, and that's how to do shimmy into anti-forward jump. So I think I'm going to have to react to the forward jump with this. Which seems hard. That's what I'm going to have to do. So this is something I'm definitely going to have to practice. So, what we would do is we set this. Go like this, then do a forward jump here, and then I'm going to do a normal throw with a 6-frame delay. If he whiffs it, I'm going to go into standing medium punch into this, then Oh, that's hard. I probably have to drive rush, right? Not enough time. Ooh, that's tricky. Ooh, that's a tricky setup. Ooh, that's tough. This is something I definitely gotta work on though. But it's kind of fun to do these kind of things in training mode. For me at least. Okay. Training mode's like your second home. I love it. I think that's probably the easiest. Try to neutral jump react to it. We'll go for something like this or just... Ah, preemptive. That's going to be good. Alright, so that's something I would practice for like 5 minutes every time I start up the game. And I think that's something I'll work on from now on. And that's going to be it for today, guys. We did one match. I'm exhausted. It's 12:34 in the morning here. I think that's going to be it for today's stream. I want to thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I don't know when I'll be back again. Definitely Monday. And I'll see if I can stream one more time this weekend. Maybe we'll play something. Maybe I can play some Tekken. I haven't played Tekken for a while. Chat, would you guys like to see me play Tekken? Or do you not care about Tekken? Are you guys like straight up only Street Fighter? Or do you like Tekken too? What are you saying, chat? Crickets? No love for Tekken? Here for the vibes and your game is lit? Alright, we'll see what happens. But check my Twitter, and I'll let you know. If I didn't send anybody a Discord invite, send me a whisper on Twitch, and I'll send it off to you. Anyways, guys, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or night, wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Peace.